Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a network data set. And there's a couple issues that people have had in creating network data sets. The first is be sure that you are not editing. And so had you been editing anything, you need to stop editing because it will not allow you to run the network or create network data sets. Second is if you go to Customize and Extensions, be sure to turn on your extensions. And in this sense, we're really interested in network analysts, but I tend to turn them all on. This will activate the ability if you see a grayed out network options, that's why. Also, we are going to want to have our network analyst toolbar. Mine is right here, but if you forget how to turn that on, right click in the blank area of the menu bars or toolbars, and then we're just going to go down and make sure network analyst is checked. So you can see I just unchecked it, it goes away. I can come back and turn it on. Next thing we want to do is we want to make sure that we have a network data set to work with. And so we're going to go to our Arc catalog. Mine's over here. You can also get it from here. And I browsed down already to my streets layer, which is in the raw data vector. And so I'm going to go all the way down here to I'm going to be looking for the Denver Aurora Streets version 1. I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to right click, and here's where I'm going to set the new network data set. So just click on that. I tend to let the default name, in this case, it's Denver Aurora Streets version 1 underscore ND for network data set. Click next. Yes, we can model turns if we want. We're not going to worry about connectivity. I've already done this for you, but essentially if you click on that, it just, what do you do with kind of endpoints and gaps and things like that? And so I tend to let the default. Click next. How would you like to model the elevation of your network features? This will allow you in future cases if you're working in places in the mountains where you have steep terrain on roads, that you can model the impact of elevation. Original Aurora in particular is very flat, so we're not going to worry about elevation. Click next. Specify the attributes for the network data set. So we have a name, length, cost, feet, double. That's what we want right there. Click next. And no, we don't want to establish driving directions. What this is for is if you had a field in your data set that said like one way, two way, things like that, that's how your GPS works. But in this case, people are walking and there isn't really such a thing as a one-way ability to walk on sidewalks or roads. So click next. This last part just summarizes your data and what you've just done. And so as long as everything looks good, which if you followed the instructions it will, click finish. And the new network data set has been created, and then would you like to build it now? You want to click yes. This will take a little bit to run, but that's how you create your network data set. And once it's done running, you'll see right here a new file. There was some build errors. I can tell you that these are in Denver and in the Southwest Denver, and that's okay, so we don't need to worry about it. Click close.